So this week's market update is actually quite interesting and very beneficial to you as a consumer. There's some really big changes that are happening in the market, and you really need to hear what's happening. The first one is that there is a race right now, and some of them are calling it the apprentice race for the next Fed chairman. This is a really big deal because that's going to set the policy for the coming days. And there's a lot of people feel that the time is right for this to happen, and it should happen right away. So this is probably going to happen very soon. We're going to see a new Fed chair coming in. That's really big deal news because that could possibly see some improvement in the rates. And we've already seen a little bit of improvement in the rates in today's market. You can kind of see that happening right here. We're going to get into that in a second. But the second really big improvement that's happened is credit scores. This is a really big deal because credit scores are really causing a stink right now because of the expense that some of the credit bureaus are putting on the lenders. It's actually costing quite a bit of money to actually pull a credit report these days. And the FHFA head has just said that he's willing to accept Vantage scores. Now, this is a really big deal. I know it doesn't mean much, but it means a lot when you hear the nuances what it means, because it allows people with a thinner credit profile, somebody who has not necessarily built credit, to actually establish credit sooner. This is a really big deal. You can allow to add rent to it, to add your utilities to it, to boost your credit up really quickly. And somebody who's just starting out, which is a big deal for a lot of the Gen X, not Gen X, Gen Z, and also the millennials who haven't necessarily spent a lot of time sharing their or starting up their credit. So this is a really big deal. Now, today, we've actually seen a couple reprices for the better. You can see that the trend line right here for the rates has actually been an upward. We've seen it kind of come down as they've been trying to battle it out with the Fed as far as changing out the Fed chair. And you can see that today we've seen some significant gains on this, and we're starting to see some improvement. We've seen applications go up 9%. This is a really big deal for both purchases and refinances. We have a lot of people who are refinancing now because what we're seeing is they're trying to get out of some of the debt they're in. Anyway, great information for you on this update. Certainly some advantages for you, the consumer. And I certainly hope that if I could help, my name is Chris Parks with the Parks Mortgage Group. Happy to jump in and help and serve as much as I can to help you be successful with the purchase of your next home. Thank you for the opportunity.